Hello everybody, and today I will be making a tutorial for this farm that I've designed a few days ago. And well, this is the world where I just have all of the ruined attempts as well as the actual thing. Obviously you need a bit of obsidian at the bottom due to some explosion stuff. But anyway, this is all of the destroyed attempts at making this farm. I think it looks and works pretty nicely. I hope you agree. Obviously this works with all the types of trees, and this works even in Bedrock edition. And well, I'll just change my game mode to creative so I can get the stuff for this farm. I'm going to now show how this farm works. So I'm just going to press these buttons, and then TNT will just drop like so and explode right there. And well, it looks pretty nice as well, doesn't it? It looks pretty nice. And I'm going to press, and then you keep pressing the button going up in order to destroy the different parts of the tree. There we go. As you saw, that removes those 2 blocks. Then if we press this one, obviously I don't have a tree planted right here, so obviously it won't do too much damage. Then I'll press this 4th one, and it will do around in the middle. There we go. That was around the middle of the tree, if the tree was actually there. Obviously you can add up to 8 trees if they're 1 by 1 trees. For example, that's acacia, that's small spruce and small jungle and small oak and obviously birch. So obviously those are the trees that you can use in this farm, but you can also use 2 by 2 spruce trees and 2 by 2 jungle trees. Well, anyway, I'll get on with the tutorial right now. So what you will need for this farm can be found in the description right down there. So if you want to see what you need for this farm, if you want to build it yourself, then please go check the description to see how many blocks and what you need for every single one of these massive things. Of course, if you want extra ones, like more of just this, then you can build as many as you want right next to each other, and even connect with redstone so they do the powering at exact same time. For example, you would connect this wiring to a one that's over here. But a good thing to have is that you have them around 20 or 10 blocks apart, so they don't accidentally combine into one just stupid looking thing. But anyway, I'm just gonna get on with the tutorial right now. So to start off the tutorial, what you want to do is go a few blocks from the floor that you're going to be placing your farm on. This is so you can have a collection system right below your farm, so you can use water buckets, hop minecarts and that kind of stuff to have your collection system. Just depends on how big you want your collection system. For example, if you want a giant item sort of kind of thing, then you might want to go a few 20 maybe blocks up in the air. And once you have that block, this is not going to be your center block, it is just a temporary block that you can just have. And obviously you destroy the blocks below that you don't destroy this block though. Do not destroy this block. This block is very important, and it does actually have to be obsidian. Not the pillar, but this block. So what you need to do is then add 3 more like this, and then on this very corner you go 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. On this one you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you see that is kind of forming a little pattern. So what you do is you complete the pattern, and then you have something that looks a little bit like this. Now if we go into this mode, you'll see that it looks like this. Now what you want to do is place grass on top of that, the obsidian that you just placed. There we go. And then pillar up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Now once you are at the block that is the 26th one, what you want to do is place an obsidian on any of the sides. It does not matter which one. By the way, this does have to be obsidian because the blast radius of the TNT. And then on that very obsidian, place your piston. This is your first piston that you've placed. But what you want to do now is don't destroy this yet, but if you want, you can. If you're good with elytra, or yeah, you don't have elytra. If you're not good with elytra, or if you just don't have elytra, then do not break this one, otherwise you won't be able to get back up, unless if you hit her up again. But please just do not do that. But if you're on creative, then you can do that, and because I'm in creative, I'll do it. And then what you do is you place 2 blocks. If the piston face is facing that way, so if you're facing this way and the piston face is facing like the same way that you're looking, when the piston face is looking at the same way that you're facing, what you want to do is go to the right of it and place 2 more obsidian. And then place 2 of your just wiring blocks, whatever blocks that you brought that is not obsidian, just place them right there. And then another thing that you can do is place an obsidian here, and 1, and then 2, and then 3 right here, and then another 3, 1, 2. Now that you have a lot of obsidian placed, what you want to do is place a repeater on the first piece of obsidian, so that's that one. If the piston's here, place it right here, and then redstone dust, and then block, redstone dust, block, repeater on 3 ticks, so it has a little space right there, very small space, but it's still a space. Then repeater on 4 ticks, another repeater on 4 ticks, another repeater, redstone dust here, block, redstone dust, then you're facing towards that way, and then repeater 4 ticks, block, redstone repeater 4 ticks, and then what you want to do is you have to block, remove this one, place redstone torch. And if everything is going to plan, this piston should extend as it has for me. Another thing that you might want to do is then place a block here, place, and then remove these 2, and then place a repeater right here, block, then another block, and this one has the other thing. So then what you want to do is place, and then another placement, and then place a block here, and another block here. If you want, you can remove this block. And then once you are here, then place 1 there, 1 repeater here, set on just 1 tick, then another repeater going into this block set on 1 tick as well. Do not worry about this repeater right now, it will come in later. Okay, so I'm going to start doing some wiring once more. So then we go out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if we go towards the piston, not that way, but this way, so like this. And then we will add redstone dust on all of them, but just leave this one alone for now. Actually, you should probably place a repeater, and then go here, and then shift click, and then go here, and then break that block. That was just a temporary block, just so you know. And then place a block here, place a block here, remove this one, and then place a repeater right here, set on just don't click it. Then go a few blocks this way, like so. And once you get here, place 2 obsidian blocks, go to over here, place yourself a dispenser right here. Then you will place a repeater facing into the dispenser, by way you can fill this with TNT or whatever you want. And then, well, it has to be TNT, but you don't have to do that yet. Just do it, you just have to do it a bit later then, if you haven't done it yet. And then we'll add a redstone wire going across like so. Then you place a repeater going into this block. This will power the block, then that will power the stuff over there. Then I think a good thing to do would actually be to give this repeater some power, so place a block and a torch. Actually, don't do that. Do not do that. Okay, now that we are back, and well, to test that again, actually, what you should actually do is build a little thing. Maybe you should probably make this out of glass. I'm just using the wiring because I do not have it in my inventory. So let's test that again. So everything should be working. Just place a kind of power source right here, and go check somewhere over here. And if everything's working, place your repeater back, and well, you'll see that it will fall. There we go, it fell, and yeah, it's working right now. This might actually destroy some of your grass. Well, it can be dirt, but it doesn't have to be grass specifically. It can be pretty much anything that you can plant sapling on. So do not worry if you do not have grass, for example, silk touch. Okay, do not worry. Another thing that you want to do is place 2 more obsidian. That should be that should be your last obsidian placed. And well, now you've got your last obsidian placed. That is a good thing. Now you should just have 0 obsidian left if you got the same as the description said. Oh, sorry, you don't actually need a repeater here, just replace it with a redstone dust. Do not worry about what I said about the repeater, it does not have to be there. Then remove that power source, replace it with a redstone dust, then make a block this way, another block this way, and then add 2 more redstone dust. And then what you want to do is place 1 block here, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you'll meet up with the obsidian. And then you'll place your redstone wiring across here. And then count again, saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the 6th one, you place repeater, and then more redstone dust. And also you should place another repeater, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 away from the first one that you place. And both of these, you don't click them any more times, then just place it and do not click it. Okay, cool. And then what you also want to do is place 1, 2, and then 3, and place 2 here, and then a repeater facing this way. This repeater is very, very, very important. If you don't have this, then the whole farm will probably break. It's a very important repeater, okay? Then you place 1, 2, and then you turn. Then you're going to go over here. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to turn this way and then connect up the places, and then you add a repeater on 4 ticks, repeater on 4 ticks, repeater on 4 ticks, repeater on 4 ticks, another repeater on 4 ticks, another repeater on 4 ticks, repeater on 4 ticks, repeater on 4 ticks, repeater on 3 ticks, and then a repeater. Do not change it. Then 2 redstone dust, then on this one you place a block, and then a redstone dust here, then you place shift click, and then you will place that one there. Actually, you do not place a block here, you actually place it here, and then you'll go up from here like so. I was just being a bit of a derp there, sorry about that. And then here we go, just leave that there for now. I'm going to go to over here now. So I'm going to walk over here. So here is the repeater that I said do not worry about just yet. And now we're going to worry about it. So place a block here. As well as another block. So you place one here, and then you keep going this way. Like a lot this way. And then you get to here and you'll connect these 2 wires. then obviously redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust all the way. And then right before the repeater place a repeater and then 2 redstone dust. So this repeater is also very important, it has to be right here in this very spot. And then what you want to do is place 1, then dust. This is going to be difficult. You place that, and then 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 you break those, and then you place redstone dust on all of those blocks that you just placed. So now that we have a little staircase going on, this is actually the first layer fully done. You have completed the full first layer. But now what you want to do is, because the timing is a bit different on each of the layers, you actually might want to watch the whole tutorial, not skip. Otherwise you might, blow yourself up. Because the timings are slightly different on each layer, so just do a little warning. Hopefully you guys understand that and you don't skip. By the way, the blocks that we placed here, you can now replace them with glass or any other block, but glass is I'm just using glass because I can see through it and I like seeing the TNT going through. And now you place 1 block here, then a piston here, and then a dispenser here. You can fill that up however you want. I'm just using the command way, kind of. It's a different way of doing it. It's how I do it. And then of course you'll add 2 more blocks here. And then what you want to do is place wiring here, redstone repeater into that, block, dust, then block, and then you go up 1 block like so, and then you add your redstone repeaters all on 4 ticks again, like so. Yeah, on this layer you don't actually add the 3-tick delay, but you did on the bottom one, on the this repeater, this one, the one I'm going to be standing on right now. This one you do not have to add the 3-tick delay, but you did on the bottom below, on the layer below I mean. As you can see, it's 3 delay instead of 4 delay. So that is also very important. Do add 4 delay on this one and 3 delay on that one. Then, well, you can just add this, of course, by going this way. Just copy the layout, and then that should get you somewhere. Do not use obsidian on this level, it's not needed. But if you're using obsidian, then sure, but just use obsidian if you really want to. It's quite expensive, but you can do it. You're allowed. There's nothing against using obsidian. Then you just keep copying the layout that you see below, but do not add any of the redstone. Just keep copying the layout. Do not add any redstone. I will explain the redstone after you have copied it. So add a repeater here, and then repeater. So that is exactly the same as the one below, but the delay is going to be different on some other parts. So keep adding this redstone line all the way over here. As you can see, it connects right here. Then what you want to do is find where the repeater is on the layer below. You can do that by using the 3rd-person view or by sneaking and seeing. I'm using the 3rd-person view right now, and then of course you can use this one, see as well. Then you just know where the block is, and then you place the repeater right above. Or well, not exactly right above, but slightly above. And then you will come over to this wire and add the redstone line going into the dispenser, which now you can add a block on top of. Or 2 is better. And then you will also add some redstone wiring going over here, like that. and then repeater, repeater, repeater. Then redstone dust, and then here you add your repeater as well. Then connect up the redstone line and replace that one with a repeater as well. Connect up this redstone line, connect this one, then repeater at the end, and then add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 tick, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just one tick delay. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the repeaters. One of them is on 1 tick, all the rest is on 4 tick. Actually, what you want to do is actually replace this one and this one, then add this onto 3 delay, and then this one onto 1 delay, and add a redstone dust here. Then climb over here, put that onto 1 tick, and then add the redstone line connecting back up. This was a mistake that I did, sorry about that, but you have to fix it now. And then you will add the redstone dust going up the staircase again. Then you'll come over here, jump, and then add another redstone staircase. So you have to go right here, 1, and then add 1, 1, and then add redstone dust. Then add another one right here. So there we go, there's your redstone staircase fully done. Then you do the same thing and repeat the layout of the thing. So what you do is go boop, 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 boop. And once you have got the layer copied from below, so all you have to do is just copy and just shift and then place, shift, place, shift, place. Or if you're on Bedrock edition, then obviously you would do it by placing in front of you, if you know how to do that. And then what you want to do is, well, go, 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 go. Ah! Do not do that. Do not fall from the very top. You'll take some fall damage from that. Quite a lot, especially if it's very far from well, ground. Then you obviously have to go all the way over here, then find where your repeater is in the bottom layer, then place. Well, a good way to actually see is where this glass is. So keep adding your redstone line going, 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 and going. Then you will look below, and then you'll see that the staircase is good. Staircase is good, okay? And well, because the staircase is so good, what we want to do is add a repeater, that. Then 4 ticks, I think. Let me check. On this layer, actually, what you want to do is slightly different to the ones below. You actually want to add 1 more, and then keep on adding the redstone repeaters on. Just all of them will be on 4 ticks. So just add them until you get over here, where you can add this and then the 2 redstone dust, then 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 4 ticks, 2 redstone dust, and then another 4 ticks, another 4 ticks, and then redstone torch. And your pistons should power. There we go, that's the good sign. Then add repeater, 2 redstone dust, another repeater, repeater going into this block, repeater going into this block as well. Then connect up the redstone like that. Go over here, put some redstone dust, and then find where it is, and it is pretty much right here. and then you add that, and then you add a repeater as well going that way. I forgot to add on this layer a very important repeater, so what you just need to do is add a repeater there, as well as adding a repeater here going that way. Actually, remove this staircase, add one that goes from here, and then keep on going up until you get to here. Yeah, that should work. And now you have completed the third layer, and well, it is already looking pretty cool. You can test this out if you want by adding a button on every single layer. So let me get a button really quickly. So what you need to do is add a button at this very redstone, this very redstone, and this very redstone, and then you can press it to test. And as you saw, it exploded well. Then if you test this one, it should also fall pretty well. And then you should test the third one as well. And that fell pretty well as well. So that means it is going exactly how we want it to. If yours didn't do that, and it went boom boom, sorry, but now your redstone machine is destroyed and you have not fully done the delay and stuff, because the delays are different on the layers. So I already explained that, but please do remember that the delays have to be different on every layer. That they're slightly different, I mean. So, you know, I know it's very annoying when something doesn't go to plan. It's always, that's why you test it. And well, that's what I'm doing. Oh boy. And then we'll just add this layer, and we will add the redstone lines. So let's just do the thing again where we copy the layer from below, but do not add the redstone yet. And then after that, you'll just add the repeaters exactly where they used to be. So you have to add the repeater going into this block, the repeater going out of this block, repeater going into the dispenser, then you'll add the redstone dust. Then you will add your redstone dust going into this block, another repeater going into this block right here, repeater going out of this block, 1, 2, repeater going into this block, redstone torch, repeater on vortex, another repeater on vortex, another repeater on vortex, another repeater on vortex, then 2 redstone dust, and then this. So then you jump over here, then you place a repeater on this block, as well as on this block. This one, no. You don't add actually one on that block. This one is on vortex, 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 then you add redstone dust. Vortex again, vortex again, vortex again, vortex again, and then 3 ticks. This is very important, it has to be 3 ticks on this one. And then you will add redstone dust, and then another redstone dust here. Then you will add the repeater going that way, I think, right? Yeah, repeater going that way. Then you will add your staircase going from right here, going up, so like so, and then you'll get all the way up, so it will be like this. Then you have to add your redstone dust, and then the repeater going that way. then redstone dust all along here, like this, and then connecting up to that repeater. Then you can add your button here, but do not do that yet. And then you add your redstone dust going across, then your repeater right here, then more redstone dust, then a repeater as well, more redstone dust, and then you add your staircase going up from that block. So that will connect up to this layer. Right now it should be looking somewhat like this. Obviously you will add your button like here, and well, it's looking quite cool. By the way, you can stop at 4 layers if you only want to destroy like small type of trees, but if you want to make like one that does like 2x2 jungle trees and 2x2 spruce trees, then continue watching, because well, it's a good thing if you only want to do the like small trees like birch, oak and acacia, or small spruce, small jungle, so anything that isn't like a 2x2 tree, except from dark oak, because dark oak it's odd. I mean, probably this might not work with dark oak, I'm not sure, but it probably will, might. And then we'll add the dispenser there, then piston here. Then we'll extend this up again, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you'll add your 2 blocks like so. Then you'll just do the same thing and continue the layout on this layer. And as you can see, I've added the like most basic of redstone here. So all I added is the ones that do not change the delay in the repeaters. So all I added was this repeater going into this one, then this repeater with redstone dust, and then going into this block. So these ones are the ones that do not change. And well, these ones do not matter if you do not look at the tutorial, really, because they are very simple. All it is a 20 tick delay, except from on the first one, it's a 19 tick delay. But, well, now all we need to do is add the difficult and annoying parts. So actually a change that you need to make right now is not... Oh, the change that you need to make right now is actually you have to put this onto 3 delay, then replace that. That's all you have to do. Sorry, I messed up there. Then just add all of these on 4 ticks, like so. This is very simple. And as you can see, now they're all on 4 ticks of delay. So now what you need to also do is add the wiring. So add that one, then jump to it, and then add the redstone dust here. Then you'll add, of course, the staircase going up, however you want it to go up. This is just the easiest way to do it. Then replace this one with a repeater facing that way. This is a very important repeater actually. If you do not have it, this farm will probably break. Is that all of it actually done for this layer? Yes. Yes it is. And now we move on to the 5th layer. This is not the 5th and final layer. Just saying. It is the 2nd last layer actually. The last layer has a lot of differences between all of the rest of the layers. So the 5th one, it's exactly the same as the 4th layer, which is the one we just that did. So I'm just gonna copy everything from the layer below. So now we have done the 5th layer. I'm pretty sure it's the 5th layer, and well, it looks exactly the same as the layer below. That's the 4th layer. This is the 5th layer, and now I'm going to add buttons to the 4th and 5th layer. So let's place those. And as you can see, it looks exactly the same as the layer below. I'm just going to be moving around so you can see it. You can pause at any time and all that. Yeah, I know this is a pretty long video, I'm pretty sorry about that. I'm going to get started on the 6th layer now. So I'm just going to add some little bits right here. So you have to do all of this, by the way. Even this, yeah. So I'm just going to start placing blocks, and I will be right back. Boop! So here we have it. The thing is, you do not actually need this on the top layer, and well, you do need to connect this though. So you need to just add all of these repeaters like this, then connect this top bit over here, then connect all of the repeaters together to make, well, the normal thing. So add that there as well. Could add the repeater here, add that there as well. That's very important. Obviously you do not need this, so do not worry. But what you do need is the staircase leading up to it. That is very important to add. And well, this is pretty much it. But what I would do from here is make some kind of staircase going down into where you control your place. So what I'd recommend you do is first add a repeater here, then on each of these layers I'll just add a separate repeater like this, what I'm doing right now, and then you just add, and then add, and then add, and then you take this repeater and you move it off wherever you want. So if your control room is at this level, then you'll just have a line going all the way there and connecting, and then we probably should put like some kind of color coding so you know which one is which. Also, do not, I repeat, do not press a button more than once. I have tested it and it does not go to plan. Okay, so now that we have got the repeaters here, what we should do is probably add one more block and then buttons on top of this block so I can test it to show you guys. Obviously you'd need to get some blocks for your control room and all of that kind of jazz, but I'm not going to be doing the control room. You guys can do it yourself. I do not mind what it looks like, even if it looks ugly. Look guys, it doesn't matter. This farm, it's not for pretties, is it? So what happens when you have a not pretty farm and a not pretty control room? It's fine, it does not matter. Guys, it's fine. And well, if I press this button right here, it should send off a TNT. As you can see, it blows up the bottom part. Then this one will blow up somewhere down here as well. There we go. And then the one above somewhere around in the middle of the tree, that is. So there we go. And then this one will do somewhat similar to the one above. There we go. And then we have this one, which also does quite similar. And then we have the top one, the almost top one, which you can see it almost did, but like very, very top. So let me just do this one and you'll see that it does. Very close to the top. I must have done some timings wrong. Okay, important thing actually is that on the top row, you do not have this on 4 ticks, you have this on 2 ticks. So that is a very, very important thing. If you do not do that, then, well, please do not make it explode, like I just did. If it does have that 2 tick delay, then it will look more like this than what we saw before. Which is a slightly sad thing that happened, but you know, some things happens. So anyway guys, if you do like this video, then please leave a like, and if you enjoy, then please subscribe to see more Minecraft content. And well, leave a like, leave a comment, and even tell me your thoughts in the comments, and that would be nice. And it's all from me today. Goodbye. For now, it's I Eegyy Ya. Away. Boo.